What's going on, everyone? Model Dairy Farmer back with you today on American Farming. I know it's been a while and you guys have been really wanting it. I've been a little bit busy and yeah, it's unfortunate, but we are here today back on the farm and we're going to get some stuff done here. So we're driving the truck back from the elevator right now to head over back towards our cornfield, and my controller disconnected again. I don't know why it's doing this. And there goes the semi-truck into the creek because the controller disconnected. It's back now. I don't know why I'm having issues with that today. Hopefully it doesn't cause much issues, but it probably will. But we're going to pull the truck over here into the field. I believe the combine is full. So we're going to grab the grain cart here. And now my AirPod stopped working, so I can't hear the game sound anymore. And the controller's gone again. Love that. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the controller, or maybe it's the power source that I'm plugged into. We switched power sources now though, so hopefully we're good. Maybe my free portable chargers are getting to no longer work, even though it's fully charged, so it should work great, but it's not wanting to today. And we got the awesome stick drift still, but he's getting unloaded there, so everything's good. We got the P&K rig sitting here. I honestly don't remember what we got going on right now. This field's planted, so we're gonna get the tractor moved out of the field and then see what else we need to get fertilized, because I think we do have some stuff that needs fertilized, so we better get on top of that. We got the tractor sitting out in the middle of this field, and I remember he's out of fertilizer, so we're gonna have to go get fertilizer picked up for this. And I don't really know if we're gonna be able to get this finished fertilized. I don't really know if we're gonna get this fertilized before it turns growth stages. Maybe we'll put time down on 0.5 right now. We had sped the time up so we could get some stuff to grow, but now we're kind of falling behind again, because last video, if you guys watched that, we kind of got distracted with semi-trailers the entire time. We bought a couple semi-trailers, spent some money, and did some things. So got a little bit distracted and behind the last episode, which is also why nothing at all has been done with that grass field, because I've been distracted with so many other things in this game, because there's so much going on and we can only hire 3 people. We'll pull up here though, fill this thing up with liquid nitrogen, spend all of our money, and then take it on back out to the field. There we go, $2,000 later, we are filled up with liquid fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer does cost a little bit of money, but I do love having this big sprayer. The sprayer makes it so we can cover a lot of ground pretty quickly for putting our nitrogen down, which is really nice. Let's see, can I just pull in here and hit resume? There we go. Hopefully he'll do what he's supposed to do. There's still a lot of this field left, so we'll see how much he gets done. Looking on our maps here, we have P&K left on our fields over by the pig farm, so we should only need nitrogen, but we are going to need P&K over on the big field, so we'll try and grab that. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to throw that on there. While we're kind of waiting though, because he's spraying the field right now, we're going to go top this thing off on P&K just so we can have that all ready to go. And it also means spending more money, so you know, we love doing that here on this farm. There we go, another $2,600 spent, and we got this thing topped off. We'll park him right here at the edge of the field, wait for him to be done spraying, because he's working on that right now. We're going to grab the grain cart and come over here and get him unloaded. While we're kind of waiting on things to do, we're going to take our gravity wagons over here back to the farm, because we're not really going to be using them too much anymore. So we're going to unload them into the hog feeder, because I'm assuming that they're probably going to need some more feed here. So we'll go ahead and try topping them off. And the grain cart is blocking the combine, so I guess we'll move that out of the way. And then we got a load here. We'll go dump it onto the semi. It is pretty sweet being able to just pull up here, and one load on the grain cart fills the semi pretty well. It still holds a little extra, but it is nice to have this big semi now. While we got a good load here on the semi, we'll try and come over here and top off the feed in the hogs area here. And that actually took our whole load of corn. So I was sort of expecting it to not do all of that, but oh well. Also, I put this guy over here raking hay. I told him to do the whole field, and only half of the field needs raked, but I didn't really want to do it, and so we're just gonna have him do it anyways, and then we'll get to baling that sometime soon. And that sprayer is about done over here, so I'm gonna get our P&K rig ready to go, so once he finishes, I can get him going right away, and then we'll probably take the sprayer over to the smaller field over by the hog farm and just start spraying that ourselves. You know, I heard it is the perfect time to spread fertilizer when your whole tractor is buried inside the cornfield and only you can see out of it. That's if you ain't doing that, you ain't doing it right. Okay, looks like he stopped here. So we'll get him started on the P&K, and we'll grab him, fold him up, and take him over to the small field by the hog farm. It would be nice to get a liquid fertilizer tanker so we don't have to run this thing back to the co-op all the time. So that may be one of our next purchases, because we already used probably about a quarter of a tank on the rest of that field over there. This field definitely is not too big, so it shouldn't take us really long here. Honestly, I think it'll probably be about a headland pass and maybe one pass down the center. That's going to be about it. It is kind of tough though to see where I have and haven't been, so it's kind of just going to be a guess here, with the corn already being this tall. And of course the combine is full too, so I guess we'll stop that, grab the cart here, put the auger in, and we'll go get him unloading quick so he can keep running to finish off this field of corn. We'll see how far we can get spraying this field before he finishes unload, turns around, and heads back the other way and gets stuck. Well, we got the outer ring around the field done, so now it's kind of just going to be a guessing game of where we still have to go in the field. We'll move this guy out of the way before he gets mad at me. Now, starting with this field and doing our whole next loop of planting fields, we shouldn't have to put P&K on, so after he does that big field over there, that should be it for P&K for now. So that'll be nice. One less machine running, one more helper we can have somewhere else. And I'm going to say that that's pretty well finished up there. I can't quite tell, but I think it's pretty close. So we're going to go ahead, park this thing over here. I'm probably not going to fold it up because we're probably going to just try throwing our nitrogen on right here before we plant quick. But I am kind of low on helpers. He's not doing too much right now. He's redoing my terrible curved windrows though right now, so it is what it is. We'll bail those up at some point. Looks like the combine is on his last pass here, so once he gets to the end, we'll unload the rest on the grain cart and then take him across the bridge over and work on some more fields a little bit closer to the farm. This thing is also going to need diesel, so I might run it back to the farm quick and top it off with diesel. I know I do have the diesel tank, but right now I still got the gravity wagons hooked up to the pickup, so we might just run it back quick. And there we go. He is unloaded, so we'll get it going back over here towards the farm. Fill it up with diesel real quick, and then get it going back on harvesting corn. I think my AirPods are about kicking the bucket here because they aren't working half the time and they're sputtering really badly half the time, which I kind of wish they would have lasted longer. I've only literally had them a year and a half or so. Maybe it's been more than that now. No, it's about a year and a half. Obviously, they don't last too long. They are the old second generation ones though, so it is what it is. I got the cheap ones. I forgot that we also do have this mess of a field over here by the farm that we still gotta harvest, but I think we're gonna leave that for another day. That field's a little messed up from when we were trying to do silage on it. It is what it is. But we're gonna get him going here on this field. So I'm gonna try getting him going here. If he ever says he's in the field, he's gonna get going. He's gonna do a circle because, you know, rows don't matter in corn. We're gonna unload this half load that we got on the cart here into the semi, and then get the tractor and grain cart moved over to the field where the combine's at, because he probably will fill up pretty quickly. There we go, all emptied out. We'll run this thing over to the combine. He normally ends up getting full over towards this corner right here, so I think we're just gonna leave the cart right there. And then we're gonna find the semi and we're going to top off the hog pen over here. And then I think we're also gonna fill this thing up with diesel too, because it is getting down there. There we go, hogs are topped off, got a little under a half a load left. And I think just to get a little cash moving right now, I think we're gonna pull half a load out of our bins here. We got several thousand bushels, so I think we'll top off here and then go sell this load of corn. Top off with fuel here quick. I didn't really think about this before, but if I'm gonna be selling this corn, we might as well come back over here. I don't remember where the trigger's at. I have the icons turned off. Oh, we're gonna throw that on the dryer, just so we save a little bit of drying costs at the elevator. There we go, only cost us $22. I probably could have dumped all this in the silo and then dried it down, but it is what it is, and my game is very laggy right now. It does not like that grass field, I guess, or something like that. But we're not too far away here from the elevator, so we'll go ahead, pull it in here. Oh, it cost us another 22 bucks. I guess it's costing a little bit more than just 22 bucks, but we'll get it there. See, our shrink cost is $172, so we would be better off just drying it ourselves. But the rest of the corn now will be dried, so this will be our last load to deal with for that. About $6 for that load, so we picked up a little bit of cash. And also, when I got out of the truck, it stopped filling this up with diesel, so we didn't get a full tank of that, unfortunately. But we got a message saying that the combine was full, so we're going to head back over the cornfield quick and get that thing unloaded with the grain cart. Every time when I drive on that road right there, that certain spot, it makes that crashing noise. Now, that one was because I actually hit the thing, but other times it just randomly does it. Oh, we got a little bit of corn in us. Look at that. Not what I was planning to do, but it is costing us a little money over time for the grain dryer operation. But $172 per load, we got like 7 or 8 loads in there, so that's like a couple grand in shrink costs. So drying it down should be pretty good for us. You can see he's still going over here, not much left on this side, but he'll eventually get some work done here. He's also going to need diesel. We are running low on diesel at this point. I do just want to see what we got when it comes to liquid transport trailers. Nurse trailer. That one's going to cost us 30 grand. So we're going to need to pick up some more funds before we do that, which I probably could sell a couple more loads out of the silo and get there. But that might be something for next episode. While we have the time, I might just go drop this load over in the semi quick. We're not rushing around for about the first time this whole video, so I guess we'll go ahead and do that just so we're ready when we get back into the swing of being busy. We won't have to worry about that. He's still going here. Got about maybe half the field done, I'm not quite sure, but oh, our hog building was down there for a second. Love that. But that's probably going to be it for this one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the American farming video. I know it's been a little while, but we were back here today getting some corn harvest done and getting some corn sold and just some other various things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. That'd mean a lot to me. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of the calendar year. We are under 350 left to go, so let's go ahead and get there. That'd be awesome. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.